sunny day here in BC. Hello, 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 and welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome to the Dating, Smart and Relationship Advice Show with your host, Rosemary Mopambwa, where we go live every Monday at 1 p.m. Pacific inside the Dating, Smart and Relationship Advice Show. As you come in, let me know where you are tuning in from so that I can give you a shout out. I am tuning in from my home office here in Okanagan Falls in the beautiful BC area. As you are coming in, let me know if you are brand new or you are one of my pros. If you are brand new, just put hashtag new and I'll give you a shout out. If you are one of my pros, give me a hashtag pros, so I can also give you a shout out. Thank you guys for tuning in the comment section there, and put where you are coming in or joining in from. Put in the comments section so I can give you a huge shout out here on Monday. As you are coming in, I want to know where you are coming in from. Okay? Use the chat box for that. Okay, let's go on. If you don't know me, my name is Rosemary Mpambwa. I am a relationship and dating coach. I've been fortunate enough to have my work published in these publications like NBC, CBC, Fox, and of course, USA Today. Thank you so much for joining me. I've been fortunate enough to have some of my books published as well on Amazon, and I'm a retreat leader, a transformation and relationship coach for those that don't know me. But if you are my pros, you are aware of who I am. But today is a new day, it's a new week, and we are talking about a brand new topic, looking younger in 10 simple steps. How do you look younger in 10 steps? Simple steps, because sometimes as women, we are so involved in looking after the children. We are so involved in looking after everybody else, but forget that, you know what, even our skin reflects who we are. We work hard, we spend a lot of time either in the office or taking care of the kids or in the fields for those that work on the fields or that have farms, or you're in the garden. But when all that is done, you need to take some me time so that you can take care of your skin, because men are visual animals. The first thing that they see when they look at you is your face. What's on your face? Do you know how to take care of your skin? Yes, somebody had posted, how do you take care of melasma? How do you take care of acne? How do you take care of all that? Right, I will have some videos on that. But for today, we just want to talk about generally, how do you look younger? Right? How do you look refreshed? How do you look beautiful in the skin you are? It doesn't matter how old you are, but what do you do to keep that freshness, that aliveness on your skin? Because men are visual. This is the first thing that they are going to see on you. And what you do to take care of your skin is very important. It's very important. So I'm going to go through a few steps. I may not be able to finish all of them. And if you want more, or if you want the handout, so this is the handout we are talking about today. Look younger using 10 simple steps. Look younger using 10 simple steps. Right. The secret for looking youthful has been a constant question with many, many women. And there's been a lot of research on what you can do for you to look younger. You know, there are some very basic things that you do. A lot of the things are not really difficult. It's the things that we take for granted every day. It's the little things that you do. Right, there are some techniques that have been implemented, but the most important thing for us is you being consistent on the things that you do, living a healthy lifestyle, and also watch your eating habits, because sometimes the food that we eat, can also affect our skin. We can't stop the natural change, the aging process. We can't stop it, but there's things that you can do to slow it down. There's also things that you can do for you to still look younger, even if you are going on the other side of the radar. Like myself, I'm now over 60, but I do my best, to moisturize my skin, to take care of my skin, to get a good night's sleep, to drink a lot of fluids, and so on. But we can never stop the aging process, so don't get me wrong. But here are the things that you are going to do, the things that are going to help you to look younger in 10, 10. Oh, wow. Yeah, my face is smoking up. Sorry about that. It's the menopause. Yeah, for those that are over 60, you know what I'm talking about. But yes, so the first thing that you need to do is detox. How do you detox yourself? Our bodies take care of a lot of things. We put in a lot of toxins in our bodies. But how do you remove all these? Because we need to get rid of all these toxins from our body. Our bodies metabolize food and all the things that we take. But how do we get rid of all that? For example, fasting, intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is the best way to do it. Choose a day in a week where you can, fast. Choose a day in a week where you will either drink fluids all morning, and then you can have your lunch and then drink fluids again later in the day. This also helps, your body to detoxify itself, because we are so exposed to so many chemical hazards, either in the air or in the food or in the environment that we stay. Another way also is to change environments once in a while. If you are always staying in the house all the time, take some time to go out, sit on the deck, or go out for a walk so you can get some fresh air, right? So that's number one, detox your body. Number two, how many hours of sleep are you getting? I know a lot of women, when you get to my age, over 60, when you're going through menopause, your sleep can be disrupted a lot. But there is also ways that you can help to get your sleep. You need to be getting your sleep. It doesn't matter how often you are getting disrupted, because sometimes when you go through menopause, you either get hot or you get cold. You get hot, you get cold, right? You want to put your legs out out of the bed, and so on. Get a fan close to you. When you get hot, you switch it on, right? And when you get cold, switch it off. But once you start that routine, you will see that even in your sleep, you'll be able to reach out for the fan and turn it off, reach out for the fan and turn it on. And this is really good, so that you get a good night rest, because your body needs time to rejuvenate. Your body needs time to 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 settle down, and also get a rebirth, rejuvenate itself from the previous day. This is when your body also gets time to repair itself. getting a good night's sleep is very, very important. The third thing is, are you eating healthy? What kind of foods are you eating? What are you putting in my mouth? There's a saying which says, we are what we eat. What are you putting in your body? Are you always eating junk food? Are you always reaching out for that chocolate bar? Are you always reaching out for that popcorn when you are supposed to be eating a fruit? Are you always reaching for that soda when you are supposed to be reaching for a glass of water? All those things, they also affect how you look. When your body is also running out of fluids, you need to make sure that you drink lots of water. How do you know that your body is running out of fluids, right? When you touch your skin like that, how elastic is it? Elasticity. Test your skin for elasticity. It also doesn't matter how old you are. You can tell, the elasticity of your body because you know your body yourself. You know how old you are and you know how your skin is changing, right? If you don't drink a lot of water, this is also going to affect how your skin is going to look. This is also going to affect um, how, the texture of your skin. So you need to make sure that your body has a lot of fluids. Drink a lot of water so that you don't suffer from dehydration. You don't suffer from a lack of fluid in your body. Yeah, we should also try and eat, some of the foods or the fruits that have juice in them. That way, it also helps the body to remain with fluids in it. Try to eat more fish instead of eating red meat. Try to eat foods that have more fiber in it. For example, oatmeal in the morning for breakfast. Have a bowl of oatmeal, then you can have everything else. Eat lots of vegetables. Eat fruits, and in the fruits, most of the fruits have water in them. Watermelon, oranges, uh, just to name a few. And there are also some other supplements that you can also use uh, to supplement some of the foods if you cannot get hold of the healthy foodstuffs that you need. Drink less coffee and other caffeine drinks. Drink less coffee and other caffeine drinks because this also affects your sleep. It also affects the texture of your skin. When you don't get enough rest, it's going to affect your skin. So drink less coffee. Exercise is number 4. How much do you move your muscles? How much do you move your body? How much do you even stretch in the morning? When you wake up in the morning, or you have been sitting on the computer for a long time, just like me, what do you do? What do you do to exercise your body? How much do you move your body? How mobile are you? And when I mean mobile, I mean how often do you get up to stretch? How often do you move your body? How often do you stretch your body? You might not be able to be going out for a walk each and every day, but wherever you are, do you get up and walk around? Do you stretch yourself? When you wake up in the morning, how much do you stretch? I've always given an example of a cat. When a cat gets up, even when it was taking a nap, you should see how it stretches itself. It goes and it bends its back and it stretches and yawns and does everything to make sure that its body is like it's all stretched out. So as women, we need to do that every day. When you sit down for a long time on the computer, take time just to get up, go and get a glass of water, walk around the house, even go up the stairs for a few minutes and come back to the desk. Number 5, how much do you relax? I know I am guilty of this sometimes because, when I have so much on my plate to do, so many things that I need to get done in a day, I don't give myself enough time to rest until I'm done. But when I'm done, I want to take time to rest. I want to take time to relax. What are the things that you do to relax your mind? For me, myself, nowadays, I have started knitting, knitting and crochet. It helps me to calm down. It also helps me to relax. It helps my mind to get rid of all those mental chatters in my mind, because I spend a lot of time on the computer designing programs and talking to people on the phone. But when I pick up my knitting crafts, my crafts, it helps me to ground me. It grounds me. It helps me to rejuvenate my other side of creativity. It also helps me to get centered. When you are centered, you think clearly. Even if you get upset, when you are centered, you will easily move forward from, whatever was upsetting you. You won't have to let whatever it was, to upset you for too long. When we are not centered, we lose our thought process. When we are not centered, we lose focus on the important things in our lives. When we are centered, that's when we are not even able to get a good night's sleep, because our minds are running at a gazillion miles an hour, and you cannot bring your mind to a halt so you can rest. When your mind is going gazillion times an hour, it means you don't have time to stop and do the things that you need to do to relax. Relaxation is very, very important because it gives you time to go away from stuff, to take yourself away from all the craziness in your job, in the world, and from people too. I've seen some other people that, they will take time alone. So they have a little place in the house where they go to just sit there, they close their eyes and they, just go into meditation. I never knew how meditation works until a few years ago. It really helps you to just center yourself, to bring you back from the outside world, because we are dealing with so much, and especially as women, we are dealing with so many issues, right? But you need time to focus on yourself. You need time to focus on yourself. So that's number 5. Focusing on yourself can never happen if you cannot relax. You need time to relax. So those are the 5, and I still have 5 more remaining. If you want the rest of this handout, please put hashtag look younger, hashtag look younger in the comment section, and I'll be able to send this document your way. So this is the document that we have been talking about. Look younger using 10 simple steps. Look younger using 10 simple steps. How do you do it? These are just the ordinary things that, as women, we take for granted. Things that you think, oh, it doesn't really matter. But it matters because it affects your skin. So I hope you were able to get value today, and you'll be able to practice this in your life. And even when you are going on dates, right? Men want to see a fresh looking woman, not somebody who is looking like they haven't slept for a whole year. They want to see how much value you put in yourself. Because most of the times we think that, oh yeah, I will start looking after myself once I get married. I will start looking after myself once I get uh, that that person. But that person needs to know that you can take care of yourself before they can come into your life. This way, it will also help you to maintain your standards, right? Um, I think I did that show a few weeks ago about setting your standards. You cannot set standards while you are already in the relationship. You have to have your standards first, and then when you get into a relationship, you maintain them. You either upgrade them or you just buff them up. You cannot lower your standards. Okay, ladies? 10 simple steps to look younger. These are some of the standards that you are setting for yourself before that man gets into your life. He needs to know that you can take care of yourself. He needs to know that you value yourself. He needs to know that, you know what, this woman knows her self-worth. She knows how to take care of yourself. And that is very attractive to men. That is very sexy to men when they see a woman who can take care of herself, who is proud of who they are, who really wants to look fresh and look younger every day. Yes, I said we cannot stop, right, the aging process, but there is things that you can do for you to slow down that process. If I tell you that, I'm over 60, you will think I'm kidding. But yes, I am over 60 already, and I take time to look after my skin. And so I love you, ladies. I also want you to implement these steps. And if you want more of those steps, just put hashtag looking younger, or looking young in the comment section, and I'll be able to send this handout off your way so that you can go through the rest of the handout. I was only able to go through 5 of them, but there is 10 of them. So did you get value today? I hope you got value from this episode, and you will implement this training in your dating process. So thank you so much for joining me today, Monday, May 8th, 1 p.m. Pacific. I will see you again next week, Monday, same time, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Take care and enjoy your dating process. Bye-bye.